There's trouble all around this place and danger in the strangest face. If you get lost along the way, just close your eyes and softly say the silent words you never heard when you were sleeping soundly in your bed.
Hey Pat, it's Midnight Designer, and we are back on the Hypermind Vanilla server. And we are back where we were last time, but we have made some progress in the progression of it all. We have here, as you can see, captured 8 villagers, 1 for each of our little things. So, and it actually didn't take very long. When you build one of these mechanisms, what you will find is that once you start getting villagers in here, this will become a zombie magnet. And the more zombies you get, the more zombie villagers you get. And the more villagers you get, and the more loveliness you have. But more to the point, or more to what we're needing to do, over here we're going to have a villager breeding system. There's going to be crops all around here. That blue wool carpet is water source. So there'll be crops in here. There'll be a farmer and another villager up in here. And down here there will be a villager. In the quote-unquote village, and that way we will have the mechanism in place, make the babies happen, and then the bambinas will drop down here, and then they will shoot through here, and they will go somewhere on some level of the underneath. And then we will sort them, and then we will ship them over to what the ultimate project is going to be, which is going to be a villager trading mall in the commercial district of Hypermind Vanilla. So the object of the game was to get at least 1 brown coat. Doesn't have to be a farmer per se, but a brown coat nonetheless, and this guy happens to be one of that. And he is a shepherd, but that will work for our purposes because even shepherds will work the fields. And this is a Fletcher, and he will also work the field. So those two will work. We'll pop them into rail carts and send them in here. And then this, who is just random dude, I think he's a priest. Is priest white, or is that librarian? Hello? Do you even lift? Yeah, librarian. Okay. So, and then the librarian will go down here. This will get obviously filled back up because safety is our #1 priority. Yeah. And so that's that. But that is not what we're going to do today. We are going to head to the end. Me and some compatriots and I killed the dragon. You can go to any number of the server members' channels to watch that titanic struggle. But we have another project to work on, and as soon as we get there, I'll cut right back, and we're back. And we're in the end, and this is a thing that I built. It is not finished, obviously, but it is functional, so we do have that going for us, which is nice. Rail line, go down into a thing. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Goes down into a thing over here. And we're all surrounded by the wonderful water of it all to keep the Ender Girls from jumping up on here and keep everything nice and safely unspawnable for them. And then we wind up here and here. Now, eventually, this will be a minecart station of some sort. You know, we'll break it with it'll automatically break or whatever, and then you come over here and hit the thing and you go back. This is a problem. This is a problem with multi-layer builds in the end, because there's really no way to keep these stairwells 2 blocks or 2.5 blocks and still usable. So yeah, so there's that. So there's a little trade-off with having space, but I wanted there to be room, because what I have the mistake I've always made in the past is that when I build something in the end, I always like start the build at the bottom y equals 1 or whatever, and then I don't leave myself room for to build stuff underneath, like a sorting system, or in this case a minecart swap out thing. I'm a Bob. So I did remember to build it up some, but that's the trade-off is there'll be a couple Endermen in the stairwell when you get here. So that's cool. So this is where all the Ender pearls will wind up. It's on either side over here. And then up here we have the actual smashing station. And then we also have the a place for enchanting books. And I went through and I found that this is the kind of optimal organizational style. There's 16 double chests here, and this is kind of how they break down for it to make sense for you. So if you want to, pause the video a couple times and check that out, that's kind of cool. We have a garbage disposal over here, so if you've got trash to just eject into the void, you can do that, because a lot of times you get a lot of garbage enchants that you don't want to keep, so you just drop this right over the hell. So what I want to do, obviously it is up and running. It make it a one-hit Ender Girls, and so everything's fine with that. But what I want to do is I want to put an on-off switch, and I also want to I think put some kind of a piston system over here so that we can yank this soul sand out and have them actually just die, so that you can just gather up ender pearls without having to do any smack-a-mole. So that is the plan. So I believe I have everything we need to do the things that I've just set out. So we're going to grab a bunch of these. We call that, it's pronounced gravel. Let's see, let's grab a bunch, half. We need a bunch of just blocks. We'll use wood, because why not? Okay, that's not the bench. Okay, so let's get some of those, stack of those, and a little more. Repeaters, redstone, and what the heck? I think that'll get us started. Okay. So the first thing we are going to need to do is get up to the up above. Now, what I have found, let's get some silky goodness, is that this part is deceptively difficult. So where do we want this to wind up? Let's be smart. We want it to wind up, where would it look cool? I don't want to do it here because I don't want it to power the block that might lock the hopper. So let's do this. And we're doing this so that we keep the water from rushing out all over everything. So that should be good. And then we're going to go up and out. Okay. So let's clear out a little space to work. Okay. And maybe another row. Wait, why are my gravel blocks disappearing? Are the ender dudes just grabbing them from down there? They are cheeky monkeys. Oh. think you so smart? I did not know they could grab from, well, I guess I never really thought about like the grab distance of the Ender Girls. So I guess we'll be using this. Okay. You think you so smart. You think your brain's so big. Okay, so that will be where the switch is on that block right there, the on-off switch. Or will it? Yes. And then this will be a torch. And then this will be a block. This will be, get on there, block. A block. Am I, oh. Man, hitboxes are messed up in this version. Okay, so we are going to replace all of this. Okay, so now we've got this, and we're going to pillar up and that, and torch, and I'm going to pillar up and be right back. And we are back. We have successfully tunneled up to the top of the platform. This, by the way, is a Doc M designed Enderman farm, and so what we are doing right now is just laying out some redstone as far as the redstone will go. 15 blocks in either direction. Okay. Oops. Yep, that's fine. So now we're going to have to be in F3 for a little bit just to kind of gauge, because I want to do this with a purpose. Excuse me, folks. So let's start, say, right here. Okay, so let's F3 it up. So we are at a light level of 14. So this is 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. I want to keep it at 9. I want to be safe. So this would be... Wait, hold on. Now if I do this right, so this is 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, and then this would be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we put one here. Right? So this is 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 9, 10. Yeah! How you like them apples? So how many blocks apart are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, well that's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excuse me, ma'am. No, seriously, excuse me. No, that wasn't... I told you to move. This is a construction area. Alright, so there's another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right here onto end. Right? Yeah. Okay. So let's get, we're done with you for now. And we will, there's that. And there you go. Okay, so if we spread them around at intervals of 10, then we should be good to go vis-a-vis light for the whole platform. So let's just do all the things that we need to do for that. And I'm going to cut away, and I will be right back once I've placed all the lights. Okay, we are back, and I believe that we now have every block at a light level of 9 or above. The only thing that I want to do to wrap this part of the project up is I want to place, can I do it? I want to place spawnable blocks over, whoops, or next to, because next to is also good. On all of the repeaters, because I believe that repeaters are not spawnable, so I don't want to hurt the efficiency of the farm by having all of these unspawnable spaces. So we will place blocks like a boss, but we'll place spawnable blocks all over the repeaters, so that again we don't have problems with less than optimal spawning conditions. And then we will head down, and that should be this part of the project sorted out, and we will see if it works. So let me cover these up, head down, and I'll be right back. And we are back. So I've gone ahead and finished off the tower of power here and put in a switch. So this is the controller for the lights that go up above. And I just went ahead and threw in the piston stuff so we can wrap up, because we are out of time. But there's sticky pistons and a redstone wire that comes and receives power from this switch. So when it is down, it's in XP mode. When it's up, the power gets turned off, and the Endermen are die when they hit the thing below. So if we turn it on and wait a second, we will watch them all just die. Die, die, die. We will watch them all. There they go. And they're dropping their balls. And they're all dying, so that's lovely. So if we switch this, that goes out, and then we are back to the one-hit kill XP mode. So there we go. That is the nuts and bolts, at least, of our Enderman farm knotted up. So there are Ender Pearls aplenty on the Hypermine vanilla server, and just in time, because we are out of time. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you want to start a conversation, watch you start one. Where? In the comment section below. Ender Pearls all day, every day. Ultimate power. Not really. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.